Pisces, this is your reading for April, May. Thanks for joining my channel. Well, hopefully you joined, I'm assuming. Hit the notification bell, hit the like button, the share button, and most importantly, subscribe. That will get you in on the live reads that I do very frequently these days, and you can ask any and all of your personal questions then. So are you ready, Pisces? The energy is getting better and better. I mean it. It really is, honest. I'm not making that up. It really is. I'm going to just get you right to, let's see. Let's get the right scene here happening. Oh, it's doing a slow, wow, that's a slow fade. It's like the angels are like, wait a minute, hold on. I never saw it that slow before. Okay, here we go. Are you feeling good? Take a nice deep breath in. Release and get ready. I feel good about this reading because all the astrologers are saying, Pisces, this is it. This is your time. Well, we start off with the Seven of Pentacles. So I like that, right? That's a good one. And that's letting us know that we have been doing the work. We have worked hard. It's like I'm morphing in here. And we have put the soul work in, and that's important. We had to do a lot to get through the energy of the last 3-4 years. So the self-work that we've done, the creative projects, the whatever you've put your energy into, the Seven of Pentacles is saying, and isn't it nice that pentacles are showing up for Pisces? That's coinage, okay? They're saying we've done the work and now it's time for us to reap the benefits. So isn't that nice? It's about time. Then we have the Star. Ooh, so I like that, Pisces. The Star is flow. The Star is energy coming in and continuing. It's not like it's been, like a little bit of something and then a roadblock, a little bit of something else and then another roadblock. It's like once we get going, and we should, by the beginning of May, you're going to start to feel a heightened awareness, a heightened energy level. You're going to start to feel more focus and more purpose. Okay, you're going to really be directing your energy towards the purpose that you want. So know that this is very, very positive. It's the light at the end of the tunnel, a breakthrough. Okay, that's a great breakthrough, the Star. And another major arcana card. So big energy is coming in for Pisces. And when wise counsel shows up, I always like to see the card where it sits. You know, who is it between? Because it means a lot of different things to me. And I know with, it's usually your tribe, your group, your sangha, your community. It can also be doctors. It could be fellow students, fellow band members, could be people in your neighborhood, family. Who is your wise counsel? You know, who have you been keeping counsel with in your life? Who do you trust? I feel it's most important now to be surrounded by those people. Really know that the energy that you put into your work, your creative process, it's not meant to be, the process isn't meant to be shared with everyone. The work is. So pay attention to who you keep counsel with. Make sure they're trusted and they're in your corner. Another 3 major arcanas, like wow, right in a row. I got to tell you, Pisces, we have been feeling stuck. Pisces has been in a rut. Pisces has been circling. It's like going around the drain. Are we going to go down the drain or we're going to finally make it up to the top, right? No, we're going to make it up to the top. The ego card is letting you know that you're about to break free. You are not stuck anymore. The energy is already shifted. We will see it. We will feel it. We will taste it. We will know it very, very soon in the next few weeks. I feel very strongly about that. And there it is. And you also see this big energy. The major arcanas are showing up for Pisces in a big way. This is the fourth one. And this is a big change in your life. This could be a move, a new job, new career. This is something divinely guided, but it's big. It's not a little opportunity. It's not a little bit of a change. It's not a little bit of a transition. This is something big, and it's transformative. So know that. Very, very good, Pisces. I'm excited about this so far. Three of Wands. I love it. So here's the transformation. Here's the opportunity. And the opportunity for Pisces is this. Whatever you've been working on, whatever your dream is, whatever your soul's desire has been, know that the work that you've been doing on that has been noticed, okay? Your alignment with Source has been recognized, and this boat is in the air with lots of opportunity. It's time now for you to be seen. It's time now for you to be heard, and it's time now for you to move forward. So I love that in a big way. The Eight of Wands is incoming, right? All kinds of possibilities. If you own a business, this is customers. If you're a service, these are clients. This could be opportunities, social invitations. Whatever positive influence could affect the outcome of your desire, that's what this Eight of Wands is. It could also mean lots of travel. And I have travel with both of these cards, and I know Pisceans, you either want to be under the covers or you want to be out seeing the world. There's very little in between. It's like one or the other. You want to go for it. So this Eight of Wands, sorry for my squeaky chair. I just realized how loud that is. This Eight of Wands is letting you know your hard work is paying off. The divine is stepping in. So this is even out of our hands. With all these major arcanas holding guard here, I know you've been recognized, we've been recognized, Pisceans, and it's time to, as they say in the gaming world, it's time to level up. Okay, and that's what we're going to be doing, leveling up. Wow, another major arcana. Take a leap of faith. Trust. Now, I say this a lot, and it's because it needs to be said. The best way to move forward is to just believe in it so much that you feel like you're already in it, and then just let go. Let go. It's like let go of the string of the balloon and watch it soar. If you hold too tight, you're going to keep it stuck. But if you let go of that cord, it's going to fly, and you are going to soar, Pisces. This is trust in yourself, trust in your talents, your abilities, your knowledge, your wisdom, your role as a parent. Trust, and then let go and let God. Okay, the transformation is coming. And now this reading is for April, May. And I already did an April reading for Pisces, and it was meh. It was pretty good. I wasn't like knocked over by it. This reading, I am knocked over by it. And that's why I had to do April, May, because I felt the shift. But I know that nothing's happened yet, at least not in my life, but other Pisceans who I read for, they're all saying the same thing. When's it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Well, we just had our birthdays, and we're just coming into Aries, and now Aries has all these planets lined up in Aries that haven't been there forever. But we're getting that. We're in the jet stream. We are moving into that jet stream, and we are going forward. And the momentum is, whoa! Building the sun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana cards out of 9. This is pretty big, Pisces. And this is success. This is, look, you're almost there. You know, he's got the victory flag. He's on the horse. He's almost at the top of the hill. He's ready to go. We've got a little more time. I feel like by May, we're going to start to feel it. The beginning of May, we're going to say, oh, yeah, there is a shift. things are getting easier. I am meeting the right people. Things are starting to flow. By the end of May, get ready. Okay, that's what I'm going to say to you. Get ready, Pisces. You can't make this up. Here's another major arcana. Now, you saw me shuffle. I do everything in front of you guys. I do not edit. This is raw and real, and sometimes it's to my humility, but it's okay. I like it that way. You know, it's better that way than dishonesty or, you know, fixing the cards. Everything's happening. Everything's changing for you. This transformation is not just about, oh, I'm going to get a new house. Whatever your biggest hopes, dreams, desires have been, there is something in the works, and it's big. It's big energy. I really want you to pay attention to your dreams. I want you to do more meditations if you can, or just sit in nature and breathe and clear your head and let universe know I'm ready, I'm open, I'm grateful for everything I have right now, and I'm grateful for all that's coming. The Lovers could be just that. This is, you know, for those of you who've been waiting for love, here it is. And next to the Sun, this is a slam dunk, all right? If it's a business you're starting or a new career path, you're going to school for the first time, or you're buying a new house, or you want to have a baby, whatever is going on with you, Pisces, I couldn't have lined these cards up any better for success. This is unbelievable. Yeah, and there's the meditation I'm telling you. Because in order to receive this big energy, your vessel needs to be ready for it. So clear your mind of the junk. Step away from the drama. Let go of the negative Nellies. Let go of the people who, you know, oh, woulda, coulda, shouldas. Nope. You are focused on the outcome you desire, and your time is right now. Get ready. Here it is. The rest, relaxation, you want to make sure you are de-stressed, you are open, because you know, Pisces, we get caught up in our heads. Watch the bad habits. Watch the exercise program, the diet, the liquids. Pay attention to your vessel, because this energy coming in is not for the fainted heart, and it's not for those who are still in 2025's energy of regret and fear and worry and focused on the negative. No, it's not going to fly. This energy is amazing, and it's all for you. So woohoo! I want to pull the fairy cards here and ask a little bit more about, well, let's just ask first of all about the Lovers, because I happen to know a few Pisces who that's been their big question, you know, and not just boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, family. You know, people have been having family issues since, you know, the last 5-6 years, maybe even longer. There's been so much division in the country, in the world, that it just, you know, trickles down into the family, or sometimes it starts, I think it starts there. I believe that if we can all agree to disagree on things and learn from each other and have a conversation and maybe expand your thinking or see someone's point of view, you don't have to agree with it, but we can definitely coincide. I grew up in a house where my mother and father, one was a Republican, one was a Democrat. To this day, I still don't know who was who. I just remember they used to laugh when they would go vote, and they would say, oh, I'm going to go cancel your father's vote. So, but it wasn't a love-hate relationship. It was what they believed, what they stood for. And they allowed each to be an individual. So pay attention to that. Are you allowing that in your life? Are you allowing that for yourself? Are you allowing that in your family? Assertiveness. Ooh. So stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. You know, that boundaries are important. And when there's a transformation, yes, any kind of transformation, it's important to have boundaries. And if there's a new relationship coming in, uh, be yourself. End of story. Just be yourself. Leave any unhealthy situations and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. In order to take this leap of faith, you've got to have the clarity, the peace of mind, right? The clearness to leave yesterday behind and go forward into the present moment. Go forward. You know, don't stay stuck in the past. Don't stay stuck in regret or disappointment. Walk away from unhealthy situations. Get ready for this opportunity. If you haven't done the work, if you think, oh no, I don't know if I'm ready for something big to happen in my career, then get to work really fast, because this energy is upon you. It's right here. So get to it. And, you know, I said that since January, I was preparing for something. I'm waiting for it to happen. But I've been preparing myself mentally, physically, emotionally for a big change in my life. And this assertiveness is you saying, I do have boundaries, I do have limitations, I do not want to continue to live in the old way. I want what I want, and I'm going for it, right? And walking away from anything that's unhealthy is always a positive. As painful as it could be, it's always a positive. I might sneeze and yeah, there it is. Allergy season. Practice, practice, practice. And you know, what are you practicing? Maybe you're not a musician or an artist or an actor or a chef or somebody who needs to practice a particular skill. Maybe you need to practice positive thinking. Maybe you need to practice switching those negative thoughts that go through your head over and over and over that keep you stuck. The Seven of Cups, right? All the stuff going on in your head, no clarity on where you're headed. So work on that, like now. And then, bam, your wish is granted. Hello, your wish is granted. Well, I'll take that. So I asked about the Lovers, and I feel that you've got some past pain, past hurt, past disappointment to let go of, walk away from. Work on being more positive, more open, but still having boundaries. Have your boundaries for sure. And the focus on what it is you want to attract, but know that it's coming. Your wish is granted. Ooh, love that. Energy cards for Pisces. How is the energy, especially with this transformation card? What can you give us in the energy department for Pisces? What is the energy for Pisces? April, May, especially around this transformation card and this new career or bigger opportunity. Maybe it's the same career, but it's expanding. What is going on here? Running out of space here. Door to personal healing and happiness. So this change is going to bring you, let me pull some of these out so you can see more clearly. This change is opening a door. It's not the closing of a door. Sometimes the transformation card in a reading can be a little ominous. Not here, because you're breaking free. You've got great energy behind it. And look what's ahead of it. New opportunity, more incoming, take the leap of faith, the sun. So this transformation card is actually sandwiched with unbelievable energy. It is leading to the door of personal healing and happiness. So maybe your question or your focus is about your health. There's a change. This is a 7. A 34 is a 7. You began with the 7. That's a spiritual transformation. The star, again, Wise counsel, ego transformation, the dreamer, the sun, and the lovers, major arcana cards. So that's big energy, higher self. So the more you can meditate, connect with your higher self and beyond, as far out as you can go, connect with those who are teaching you in your dreams, who are contacting you during meditation. Listen and learn. Go beyond your limiting beliefs. Adjacent possibilities. I love all these doors. Look at all the doors opening for you. So Pisces, if the last so many years have been, I got to turn this way so you can get that into your subconscious mind. Your wish is granted. Love that. The doors are now open. So the feelings of rejection, suppression, or obstacles in your way from the past are no longer. This is really good. 7, 6, one more. Deceit. Oh, good. All right, well, no more deceit. This is a 7. That's changing. So 7, 6, 7. I like this because there's balance here. The transformation is bringing you lots of open doors, lots of possibilities. And I feel the end of the deception, which has been really underlying. And when I say that, I am doing a general read. What am I picking up on? I'm not telling my story because I worked hard today to do a Pisces reading. I had to totally disassociate from the energy so I could be objective. And I feel that with the major arcanas, the way they've come in, and it's all so positive, but look at the 7s. 7, 7, 7, 7. That's 4 7s. There's a lot of change coming. And the ways of the past. And I feel some of the deceit was for yourself, because if you haven't gotten clarity on what you want or where you're going, or if you're still in the mindset of you're not good enough, maybe you think you don't deserve love or you don't deserve the promotion, that is deceit. And that's what you need to work on. Okay? That is absolutely what you are going to work on. Now, if you're stuck on your career or your artistic path, let's see. These are the life purpose cards. And I'm pulling these because of transformation and because of ego. I mean, the rest is like screaming at me like something good is going to happen. But I know there's always somebody out there who hasn't gotten that far yet and is still wondering, am I on the right path? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm doing this job, or I went to college for this, but it's not resonating with me anymore. I feel like I need a change. So let's see what the cards say for Pisces. What's the best course of action for Pisces? With these cards, the Wise Counsel, the Star, Transformation, taking a leap of faith, the sun, everything working out perfectly, wishes granted. What direction do you see for Pisces? Let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So again, they're telling you the lighter your baggage, the easier this leap of faith will be. So let go. Let go of holding on to regret, fear, worry, disappointment, divorce, failure, whatever is in the past. Let it go. Now, I have to do a whole class on letting go, because we say that a lot in the healing world. Oh, you got to let go of the past. Yeah, easier said than done. You've got to let go and forgive. Yeah, try that when you hear some of the stories. What I teach you guys is let go in the moment. Let every time it comes up and it's in the head and it's clouding your head, right? And it's and you're getting all buzzed out. That's when you let go. When you're thinking about the person or the parent or the sibling or the ex-wife or the ex-husband who really did a number on you, it might take a while for that to totally leave your psyche, right? But if you let go in that moment that it comes up, pull it out, like Dumbledore does in Harry Potter. Takes the wand and he pulls that negative thought out, or whatever he has to pull out the thought, and let it go in the moment. And then the next time it happens, let it go. And it gets smaller and smaller, and it gets less painful, and it gets less visible, and then it's showing up less and less and less. That's how you let go, a little bit at a time. Don't overburden yourself with, oh my God, I have to peel all the... I know so many healers who were stuck in, I've got to totally clear myself of everything before I heal. And I don't believe that. I believe we're earthlings for a reason, right? And we all have things that we're working on. We're all imperfect. I haven't met a perfect person yet. And that's fine. But I do meet people who are working on themselves, who aren't afraid to say, I need to work on that. I know I'm a work in progress, and keep going. But it doesn't mean that you can't give of yourself or your gift or your talent. It doesn't mean that. It just means in the moment, let go. Creative expression. Well, most Pisces are very creative and great imaginations, good writers. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So maybe you're a computer programmer, and maybe it's analytical or something, and it's really not. Maybe whatever it is you're doing, you're finding just isn't creative. Get a hobby. Do something on the side, a little side hustle. I feel like whatever you do, it's going to turn into a profit, because we're headed in that direction. Pisces, you're meant to receive now. And I know you're not used to receiving. Nope, you're not. And you have a hard time with it. You love giving. But receiving, it's a little icky, right? So learn to receive. It's an art. It's a gift to receive. And give to your own soul. Let your soul express itself. And if people want to pay you for your painting or your book or your whatever you do, your hairstyling or your tech nails, that's fabulous. Learn how to say thank you. And that person, namaste means the light in me honors the light in you. This is simplified. And I feel that when we can accept, when we can allow someone to give to us, that is a form of namaste. It's allowing that other person to feel the great joy of giving. But you have to have a receiver in order for that to happen. So again, the ego, right? Pay attention to the ego, and don't be stuck in that mindset that unless you're doing your work and you're giving, that you're going to be good. No, you also have to honor your soul. And most of you water signs are very creative. Make sure you're finding an outlet for it. Even if it means just turning the radio up and singing in your car on the way to your boring job. Just do it. Study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So for some of you, I do feel that is an issue. So I think you got the practice card, right? Yeah. So that's here for a reason, and it's doubled up for a reason. Some of us need to polish our skills. Some of us need to take the cello out of the closet, dust it off, and get going. And some of us need to just find out what brings us joy and do it. What feeds your soul? Do it. I'm going to pick one more. Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. I always tell people it doesn't matter if you're a plumber, a floor guy or girl, or a bus driver. Healers come in all sizes, all styles, all professions. And this justice card, I feel, is about karma. And Pisces, being the old soul that you are, you have so much to teach. Share it. Share your wisdom. Maybe you think, oh, I'm not qualified. Then brush up your skills. Brush up your skills, or do a little research, or get certified in something, or take a Reiki course, and open up your gifts. Or take a singing course, or a dance class, or I don't know, kung fu, whatever will help you express that energy that you have within, that great chi. Okay, so because you will lead by example, and you will share your gifts with others and raise them up. That's our role here, Pisces. We've got to get with the jet stream, get locked in now, and here it is. If I ever saw a jet stream, this is it. This is incredible energy moving you forward, especially the sun and the lovers, right? If I ever saw it, it's here. And then our job, our mission, our goal is to bring along as many as we can. Turn on all the lights. I'll pull one more card, the Guardian Angel card. This is one card that should sum up your entire reading. It usually does. I love this deck. I believe this is just Doreen Virtue, who left the business a while back. But I love these cards because they really always seem to nail it. And with this amazing read, and like I said, I had to separate myself. Now, quite honestly, if I were to do my own reading, I would not have these cards. I do not get these cards ever. No, so I'm like, whoa, this is awesome. I'm doing a dance over in the middle of the room back there in my head, because this is like, whoa, I never would pull these cards for myself. But for Pisces, this is amazing. This really is amazing. I'm glad I didn't write a hook in your byline. A catchy phrase. The YouTube tells you, oh, get a catchy phrase. And now everybody's using all the same catchy phrases that AI spits out. And I said, you know what? Pisces doesn't need that. We're going to come in and check out our horoscopes wherever we can, and check out our cards wherever we can. And sure enough, you are here for a reason, Pisces, because you are going to have the most amazing year. I'm so excited for you. One card. I'm going to pull this very top card. Healer of Action. All right, so just that alone sums up what we just talked about, how no matter what you do, you are a healer. And no matter, where you're at right now, you're only going to get better, elevated, expand, grow. Your wish is going to be granted. So healer of action. All right, Pisces, here we go. This is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. Yeah. Okay. You're being asked to do many things at once. It certainly looks that way with all these major arcana cards. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. And isn't that the truth? We all want it to be purposeful. Creative expression, justice, the sun, it's all important to us. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which could definitely describe you. Of course, you're a Pisces. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. And what happens when you handle a difficult situation with grace? What happens when you meet the curmudgeon or you live with the curmudgeon and you have to rise above it and stay true to who you are? You become the greatest teacher of all, because you're teaching others that there is a better way, there's a bigger way. And you're it. You are the door. These open doors, this transformation right here, and these open doors, this is absolutely, it's you. It's you being open to the energy. It's you being open to sharing the morsels of knowledge you've gained and the incredible insight you have to help others move forward and get in on the jet stream that we're about to ride on right now. So, I didn't like them apples, Pisces. Woohoo! It's going to be a good one. I thank you so much for joining me on this channel. And please, if you can, just hit that subscribe button. And be sure to hit the notification bell, because as you can see in my list of live events, I do a lot of them. And we have a lot of fun. There's people from all over the world who join in. And that's so exciting. And why not be a part of the team? Be a part of the journey. We love it. Thank you.